Hey there, how there, ho there. Show Cutter Diamond welcoming you to yet another classic soccer matchup. As you can see, I've done lots of tribute matches both internationally and domestically. We're going to do a domestic matchup. It's the 1958 Real Madrid Blancos against the 1966 Real Madrid Blancos. Both these teams were champions of the Champions League. Well, what it used to be called the European Cup at Santiago Bernabéu and all that. So you know why we're doing this? We're doing this because of this guy, Jose Santamaria, who was a player spending 18 years with Nacional and then Real Madrid, winning 4 European Cups slash Champions Leagues with one team. That's unbelievable. You know, he was part of Real Madrid in those glory days from 1956 to 1960, winning those titles. But anyway, he was born in Uruguay and then he went to Spain for the national team and all that. So he played for Club Nacional, and then at age 28 he went to Real Madrid in 1957. He was there. He was there, winning the championships of 1958, 1959, and 1960, and 66. So he wasn't there for the first two European Cup things, but he was there for the last three. He was known as the center back. He retired at age 36 and all that, playing 337 competitive matches for Real Madrid. He was a manager for a little bit for Espanyol, and then he was the coach of Spain in 1982 when they hosted the World Cup. But unfortunately, they fell after the second group stage, so he was fired. He did play for Spain in the '62 World Cup between against Czechia and Mexico. Of course, we can't do domestic versus international in this game, so that means all that. But we're gonna do a Real Madrid battle. He won 5 Uruguayan Premier Divisions and then won La Liga 6 times and the European Cup 4 times. So he is actually a substitute on the 1966 team. I will try to make sure he gets on that team on the thing. Anyway, take on the 58 squad. 58 squad 3-2-3-2, meaning 3 at the back, 2 kind of between defenders and midfielders. 3 midfielders. Real Madrid goes 4-2-4, 4 the back, 2 in the middle, 4 front. 58 Real Madrid. They have Atencia, Lesbos, Santamaria, the back, Sarenga, and Santisteban, and I know I'm butchering the names. At the halfbacks, you have Rael, Marcel Gento, with Stefano and Amalcoba up front. Oh yeah, Alonso in the net. Betancourt in net for the 66 squad. Sanchez, Di Felipe, Sokol, and Mira. Your defender, Santamaria, is, of course, at the substitute. Velasquez and Puri in the middle. Gento, Amancio, Grosso, and Serena are up front. Now we're going to auto-fuse so that I don't do anything about it. But I will probably try to put Santamaria on the 66 squad whenever I can. Copacabana. 1-0 for the 58ers from Gento. Wow. 2-0 for the 58 team. Lesmus with the assist. So right, guys, out for the 58 squad. Ow, that hurts. That's the halfback. So he'll have to take him out, and it's Jose Marcel coming in. Yellow for Velasquez at 66. Team purple. 2 minutes of out of time. Up, end of the half, 2-0. Created marsupials and marsupial from Rio. So now we're going to enter the player substitution screen, and it will be Santamaria coming into the game for Nira. Now we're back to that, and now we're back to get Santamaria out there. It's 3-0. It's his game. Sanches. Anyhow, a 58-year-old team took them to 66 and 3 0, a little too easily. The 58 team, 15 shots with 7 on target, 3 goals, 5 fouls, no cards. Good news. 4 corners, 55% possession. The 66 squad, 5 shots with 2 on target. They had fewer shots on target than the 58 now had goals. 8 fouls with 3 yellow cards, no red cards. 3 corners and 45% possession. So Jose Santamaria stats. Santamaria 90 minutes, 1 shot, 3 KP, 1 KPL, 9 pass. 3 keeps, 9 passes, I guess, 1 corner, 4 tackles. The other Santamaria 38 minutes, 1 KP, 1 corner, 1 block. So that was what happened. And that's your final score. So Jose Santamaria thing, and then a 3-0 score. Kind of low scoring, but it doesn't matter. Well, one Real Madrid team was going to be better than the other. That's for sure. Anyway, I'm Jeff. I'm going to do